Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Welcome to Mirror Domains. And this is my full movie watch-along reaction video for Total Recall, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, guys, this movie came out in the 1990s, directed by Paul Verhoeven, and it is truly one of my all-time favorite sci-fi films ever. Piper in the live chat says, hey, how's it going? Hey. So, where can you find this movie? Right now, it's currently on my Netflix, so that's where I'll be watching it. If you haven't seen one of these from me before, guys, you know I can't show you the entire image here on the side due to copyright reasons. But I'll do my best with my little tips and tricks to let you know where I'm at within the episode so you guys can follow along with your copy there at home. This movie comes in just under 2 hours, like around the 150 mark. So with that being said, train should come in just before 3. I'll hit the play button, and we'll get underway for Total Recall 1990. Ooh, that's the horse one. Do we hear it? Do we hear the horse? No, we just... I missed that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I missed that. Okay. Let's make sure that everything's here. Yeah, that looks kosher. Good soundtrack, too. This movie has a really good soundtrack. Carol Co. I saw this in theaters, guys. Yep, I went out to the theater to see Total Recall. So this will be a nice little fun trip down memory lane. A Paul Verhoeven film. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. I dig the music, man. Rachel Ticotin. She's cool. Sharon Stone. One of her very first movies, right? Michael Ironside. He's always good to be a villain. When I saw this in the theater, because I had a really high screen, I was sitting really close to the front. This opening was really trippy, man. The way that it just kind of bleeds, like the names and stuff continue to bleed. When I saw that, just imagine like your whole screen just like that. It was a trip for sure. So this is a sci-fi thriller based on a story by, was it Philip K. Dick or something? Philip something? Yeah. And it's got a very good psychological angle to it, right? Yeah, Philip K. Dick, yeah. Short story. Yeah, the music really helps you get into it. Lifer the Hobbit says Verhoeven made Total Recall, RoboCop, and Starship Troopers. Yes, he did. Yeah, the bleeding names was very similar to the Superman movie. Yeah, a little bit. This is the kind of soundtrack where I could just put it on and listen to it in the background. All right, 1990, Mars, right? Ooh, and we can talk about this. This is like a nice mix of visual effects of practical sets and rear projection. Matte paintings that were actually painted with paint, not by the computer. What is that? Arnie? Yeah. So he's having a dream of some kind, or what's going on here? Oh. Yeah. The eyes, the eyes bulging really creeped me out when I was a young guy. Okay, I got to be careful here because apparently in a couple of scenes you can see some uh, side boob. So got to be careful here.
My poor baby.
But this is important dialogue.
Who?
Yeah, who?
The one you told me about.
Brunette. A foreshadow, yeah. Sharon Stone looked amazing. Yeah. Well, she still does. Oh, just in case there.
Tell me. It's not fun.
I'm always back in the morning.
Oh, you see Arnie's butt crack here, too. Sharon was a bit more raunchy and hard to kill with Steven Seagal. That's one I haven't seen in a long time. Oh. Yeah, she undoes it here, and I don't know if you see it or not. I don't think you do. No. She just does undo one of the things. So he's making a shake. And he puts, what, walnuts in it? I have a shake almost every day, and I never put walnuts in mine.
Brigade claim credit for this latest bombing.
Quato. Looked like the whey powder in the shake. Okay. Oh, yeah, he would take protein as well.
Wonder you're having nightmares. You're always watching the news.
Cool. We sort of do that now, right? Some people put their TVs on like that.
Sweetheart, we've been through this a million times. You'd hate it on Mars.
How would you know? Cohagen.
An enormous expense.
Ronny Cox.
Our entire war effort depends on their turbinium.
Turbinium? Hmm.
Inside, there's a lot better places
Lori.
than Mars.
Alien artifacts?
What about
Oh.
Kind with nothing to
Have
do.
you found Quato?
Quato. He's the leader of these terrorists, right? World Series with Tokyo? Someday, maybe. Japanese.
I understand. I feel like I was meant for something more than this.
Okay. Yeah.
The man I love.
Aw, isn't that sweet? Yeah, the Japanese do like their baseball. I could see that happening one day. Why did we linger on her, right? It's an interesting shot.
A safety zone. No unauthorized weapons allowed beyond this point.
That's cool.
You are now.
Are you sure these aren't real X-rays? Yeah, we're sure.
Ocean. But you can't float the bill?
Hmm.
Have you all?
The Mars. Recall.
Cheaper, safer, and better than the real thing.
Recall. For the memory of a lifetime. Recall, recall, recall. Yeah, recall there is spelled with a K. Works at a quarry. God, look at those pipes.
Recall, recall, recall.
Special office.
Nearly got himself lobotomized.
Yeah. Yeah, don't mess with your brain. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. Them putting like a fake memory in. And he looks over twice there. That's directing. That's Paul Verhoeven kind of like trying to make us feel uneasy about everything, right? Already Sharon trying to take Arnie's focus away from the news. She plays her part well in the deception. Yeah, she does. I'm surprised we don't have this yet for girls or guys. Nails that change on command. I guess, and this was the 90s. This was just before the whole idea of what cell phones could do, right? So they have like these monitors.
Go ahead and have a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Mars.
Yeah, Mars.
You're the boss. Mars it is.
Probably because Saturn costs a little bit more, right?
Well, you get nothing but first-class memories.
Recall.
Private cabin. Venusville.
And of course, Venusville.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
No, I'm telling you, Doug, your brain will not know the difference. And that's guaranteed.
Ooh. This guy's a good salesman, right?
Get in on a rocket. Check out those statistics. Everything is
It's
perfect.
perfect. Yeah. All right. No options.
Every single vacation you have ever taken.
You. Yeah.
And I know, it sounds wild. It is the latest thing in travel. We call it the ego trip.
See how he just keeps on pushing it, though? And he's saying, you're going to love this. He's a salesman.
How much is that?
Secret agent?
You left and right.
Right.
You meet this beautiful, exotic woman.
Yeah.
Go on.
I don't want to spoil it for you, Doug. But you rest assured, by the time the trip is
Over. Girl. The bad guy.
and save the entire planet.
Yeah. 300 credits? So he basically just gave us the entire plot of the movie, right? Yeah, I like the sound of the machine there warming up. Dr. Lowe. I think you even see the machine here. Alien artifacts.
Yeah, they date back a million years.
Like that looks very close. Blue sky on Mars. You had to put it in the neck. 300 credits didn't seem to faze Doug. No. For a guy who only works construction in it. Sexual orientation. Hetero.
So, how do you like your women?
Ah. Now we're talking. I don't really care about the hair, because they can change that, right?
Athletic. Voluptuous.
Voluptuous. I think athletic. I would be athletic too, I think. Now that...
Be honest.
Sleazy.
Now, sleazy is not what I would pick. And then, did you see who was in the monitor? Yeah. So that's interesting. That was the girl from his vision in the beginning. Now, you're just picking hair color and what? Body type and personality?
Schizoid embolism.
I'll be right back. Oh. Yeah.
They killed you all!
What the hell is he talking about?
Why would they be there any minute?
My name is not Quaid.
The sound effects of him being squeezed there. I went to college with a guy who did an Arnie impression, and I think he must have studied that this part of the film, because he always made that sound.
On and on about Mars. He has really been there. Because we haven't implanted it yet.
They haven't implanted it yet. It's got a weird. Yeah.
I'll do what I can. It's pretty messy in there.
And if anybody comes asking, we never even heard of Douglas Quaid.
So they're saying that he did have another memory in there and it was wiped?
You're in a Johnny Cat. I mean,
Now we do have self-driving cars now. We just don't need the synthetic robot.
open, you got in. Hell of a day, isn't it?
And that's Robert Picardo's voice. He played the Doctor on Star Trek Voyager, right? He doesn't kill anyone at recall. His killer instinct hasn't kicked in yet. Yeah. But it's kind of like, what do we believe here? What happened, right?
Hope you enjoyed the ride.
Quaid.
What trip? You went to recall, remember?
What are you, my father?
I'm already late. Thank you very much. But
Oof.
tell me, you blamed Quaid. You blamed about Mars.
This is the part that doesn't make sense, right?
You got me mixed up with somebody else.
Pal, you got.
Okay. Because if they planted him there. Oof. The sound effects. That's how you know it's a Verhoeven film, right? I like that shot, the wide shot. Okay, so if he's a plant, then why would they care if his memory got tripped early? They would want that to happen, wouldn't they? So that's something that doesn't make sense. And it sort of plays into the role that it was just all implanted in his head, right? Yeah, I wish. I can't, well, like, we got to be on the cusp of getting holograms soon, right? Like practical ones that we can use. Spies. What happened? Mars.
went to this recall place after work.
You went to those brain butchers?
Killed them.
Listen to me.
Yeah. That's why I wouldn't want anybody trying to plant memories in my head. Those guys were low-level stooges who were probably threatened under pain of death to keep Doug's new identity intact. Yeah, because it did seem like Carrie was just fulfilling a function there. He said something about, I was here to keep you out of trouble kind of thing, right? Okay. She's a really bad shot if she couldn't hit him in a wide open door. I think, yeah. Sharon Stone, she can throw down here, right?
Laurie.
She does a couple kicks here that are rather impressive. Yeah, that. Oof. And it was because of this movie that they cast her in Basic Instinct, right? Because she had that ability to flip.
That's your wife.
The hell you're not.
I swear.
Yeah.
Shit.
They erased your identity and implanted a new one. I was written.
No, life is just a dream. She just works here, yeah. Do you remember your mind was blown after walking out a different person from the theater? Yeah. Yeah. Basic Instinct came out 2 years after Total Recall.
Trust me, you can tie me up.
Oh, more goons.
Some of it was fun.
Ooh. Punched her. Enter Michael Ironside.
Don't touch her.
Nobody.
He's being protective. Tracker. Going for the subway. Oh, okay. So they were an item. That's why he was being protective, right?
Not a chance.
And Richter was he was a loose cannon to begin with, right? Oh. Nowadays, they would just shoot him right away, right? Won't ask any questions. If they're going to have that, you think they would be walking on like a metal pad that would shock you instantly. So they wouldn't have to go in there and try to disarm you. They'd see the weapon, they press a button, and the whole floor would electrify and like tase you, right? The escalator. Yeah, a lot of Michael Ironside's characters are unhinged. Yeah, he was a little bit typecast ever since like Scanners, right? Like the soundtrack's very operatic. Like the squibs in this. Using him as like a human shield. Yeah. Or giant magnet to pull the gun to the scanner. Yeah.
Which way? To the right!
You'd have to have good cardio, huh? Oh, he made it in. Now, if you slow motion that shot of him jumping in, you could tell that it wasn't Arnold. And I think that's why, because Michael Ironside could give you a look like that. Fashioned way. And forward. No, he says, I'm going to screw the memories. I'm going
I Quaid pork and my old lady.
You saying she likes it?
No, I'm sure she hated every minute of it.
Yeah. The muscles. The Cohagen.
Lies a traitor, sir.
If I wanted him...
Yeah. Knows what? Oh, Total Recall.
I want Quaid delivered alive for reimplantation.
Switching to another channel, sir. I've got sunspots.
Sunspots.
Mars.
Yeah, that's a line I say all the time too. I don't know why. Should have killed Quaid on Mars. Fujifilm. Is that even still around, Fuji? Philips Audio is, though. I'm just looking at the advertising. Now that'll be much different. That's just like turning on the GPS and tracking it on like Google Maps, right? Again, before reality made it a thing, right?
What do you want? They've got your bug. They'll be busting down.
In the skull. Well, you know the building. You'd have to use old-fashioned techniques, like covering the back and the front, exits.
You disappeared to come and find you, so here I am.
Yeah. And it's just so convenient that he shows up now, all of a sudden, eh?
For me.
Go find your own bag. Asshole.
Yeah, well, takes a bow. Why not? Taco Bell, quick!
The destination?
Oh, anywhere, just go.
Yeah. So there is manual controls there. Yeah. So much collateral damage. Planet Hollywood go, yeah. Sorry, guys, I didn't give you a timestamp. Holy moly, we're 37 minutes into this already. I like that. Sue me. Oh. Another signature Arnie groan. What do you call that? Heave? Ha! That's what I would sound like doing that. But Arnold, so classic. So that would be kind of like, if that was the first act, I think that would be like the first act, right? This would be like the end of it. Oh, yeah. So this would be like the start of the second act. We get to learn information about what the bulk of the movie is going to be about now, right? Definitely a curious case of goodies he's got there. Now this I thought was cool. Hologram. Again, where are they, guys? We got to be close to having like practical holograms that we can use like that. And I mean, I don't mean that we put down a pad that has sensors in it and stuff that projects it. I mean something that we can actually project over and have holograms work. Not only for things like that, but for like keyboards and stuff too. Maps that go around you like Iron Man.
you've got a wet towel wrapped around your head.
Hauser. Nice.
I'm not you.
You're me.
No shit.
Yeah. I might have to put the adult censor on this one.
I did Cohagen's dirty work. But a few weeks ago...
Yeah. The hologram duplicate only works if he is in motion, so he has know which direction to walk in. Okay.
Now it is all up to you. Great.
Yeah, exploding the Johnny Cab was probably not the best thing to do.
Take this thing out of the case and stick it up your nose.
Yeah, don't worry, it's self-guiding. God. And you hear the cruncher there. Now, that's a model of his head there, right? Nowadays, they would just CG all that, right? They put like green makeup on his nose and digitally do it later. They didn't do that in the Colin Farrell one, did they?
Then go to the Hilton and flash that brook.
I almost forget the Colin Farrell version. Oh. Give the chocolate to the rats with the sensor inside. That's pretty smart, though.
There!
Yeah. Get your ass to Mars. He swallowed it. Is that... What is that? Raspberry. Raspberry? Only one person would give me raspberry. That's a model. That would be a hard shot to come. That's all composite there because you got people working in the front with the model ship lying on the landing in the background. The guy looks like my old boss. I used to play soccer with him. He was good too. He was fast. Really fast. No.
Watch your mouth, Captain.
Kawato lives. Admitted.
Vegetables onto the planet.
2 weeks.
Fruits or vegetables. Love this head scene. Yeah. Turbinium. So what is he? He's trying to make it, the robot, say something that it's not programmed to say, right?
Hey, where? The woman! Get it!
This is a funky shot. This is a mixture of like puppetry. And again, how would they do this today? It would be all CG, right? Yeah, you can kind of tell that that wasn't Arnie's head there. Yeah. Yeah, take a shot, man. So. Now the air would actually get sucked out a lot quicker than that. Or was it blown out? You think the closing would be automated, right? You wouldn't have to manually close them.
The goddamn door! I can't! Open it! They're all connected!
Quite the stare down there.
Yeah, they just want our turbinium so they can fight their stupid war.
Turbinium mine. That I still think is an impressive composite there, because that's a model train. And you saw them in the window there, right? Before CG, guys, I think it still kind of holds up. Yeah, that was Deep Space Nine, Gul Dukat, and the Red Bear. Oh, was it? He's well, he's I know which guys you're talking about with the like the lizard like type people, right? Why am I drawing a blank? Cardassian, right?
He had help from our side, sir.
Yeah. So he knows that he had help.
I don't give you enough information to think.
Ronny Cox, he's a good actor. He was also in RoboCop, but I thought he was good in.
Let's get down to business. And he might be able to get it because they say he's psychic.
He just pointed to this chair, saying, "Sit." Okay.
Because otherwise I'll erase your ass.
I still think Ronny Cox, his best work was still probably Deliverance. And he's a musician too. He plays guitar. He's a fellow guitarist. He puts out his own music. Cabin. Or cab.
Yes, I would like to have a room, please.
Same suite?
Oh, definitely.
Identification?
Thumbprints. That's pretty realistic, I would say. Okay, now I was told that this paper has nudity on it, so we can't. I don't know if I can show it. Yeah. So on the back of it, it says "Good time, ask Melina." On the front, there's a. It's just a cartoon of a woman. For a good time, ask for Melina, and the handwriting's the same. He's just checking to see if parts of it are true, and that was pretty smart to do, I would say.
What's wrong with this one?
He ain't got 5 kids to...
5 kids.
Hey, asshole, that's my fare. Eat this, damn you.
Yeah, there's a lot of swear words in this one. I might have to change the rating on this one. Yeah. Not that I'm concerned about making money off this one. I do all of these guys. Last resort.
Yes. Well, actually, no. Well, sort of.
Yeah, the guy who played Benny did a good job. But yeah, I do these. These are called evergreen videos. Anybody can find them at any time. Find the channel. Now, Venusville, because there's prostitutes here, I don't, and I know there's that scene coming up.
Do you want to know the future?
But I do like how they explain this, what happened to them.
You're a Taurus, right?
How did you...
Psychics? Yeah. Cheap domes. Oh, the rays. So sunlight did that to them. They got fried.
Sure, and you get kicked back.
Hey, man.
I got 5 kids to feed.
Okay, so this is the last resort. I don't know how much I can get away with here, guys.
But Mary here, she's free.
Okay. Well, but
Available.
yeah. Mel. Yeah.
Hey, Mel!
Okay, so we see her. Rachel Ticotin, she still was stunning, right? Dun, 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 dun. And that's another actor that works with Paul Verhoeven quite a bit, right? Because I think he was a cop too in some other movies of his. Hauser.
Still bulging, I see.
Blondes.
A lot of nerve showing your face around here, Hauser.
Yeah, the actor who plays Tony, I forget. He sounds familiar, though. I'll have to look at the IMDb after and look at who played Tony there. His name, his voice always sounded very familiar.
I thought that Cohagen tortured you to death.
I guess he didn't.
Tell her. This part frustrated me a little bit. Like he just couldn't spit it out, right? Just.
I don't remember you.
What did you get, amnesia? How did you get here?
Even calling him Hauser feels off, right?
That's stupid of me. She was Hauser's wife?
Look.
Yeah, Tony played by Dean Norris from Breaking Bad. That's where I Pfeiffer. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, inside what?
Hauser sent me to do something. Trying to kill me.
Yeah. Really? Okay. Oh, God. All right, you guys saw it. Oh, God. All right, you guys saw it there, right? It was fake. Where are we at? 117? I'm just going to have to edit this out, and we're going to lose all the side chats, I think. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. Bummer. Yeah, so we'll lose the side chats. There wasn't that many anyway. I'll just edit that out afterwards. But you saw it. My favorite part. Baby, you made me wish I had 3 hands. I guess I should check string integrity. Okay, we're good.
That's amazing. Where are we?
So just around the 1 hour mark, I'm going to have to cut that stuff out.
Who the hell invited you?
I've been artificially implanted as an emergency.
Play that clip again. I missed it. Says Glass Vikings. You know what I could do? This would be a good example of where transferring the live chats into right about there. I can do that. I can put your live chats into this screen. That way, if I do have to cut, you guys will always have it in the main video. I was going to revamp my OBS settings anyway. This is making the case for it.
That's right.
Well, maybe this will convince you.
Okay, so this guy's trying to convince him that he's still sitting at recall.
I'll do it.
That he's still sitting at recall, and this is all just a big memory, right? So she's there.
Well, I suppose you're not here either.
I'm here.
And this is Cohagen's plan.
Bullshit.
That lingering shot on her there sucked me into that.
Construction worker.
It does seem far-fetched. Like if they had played into it just a little bit more.
Your whole life is a...
Because the movie could play it from this angle too. Like this is sharp stuff.
Turn to reality.
Yeah.
Inside your dream.
Because there's a story here that could be told that maybe it would be somebody who's stuck in their memories, right?
And I could pull this trigger, and it won't matter.
Yeah.
permanent psychosis.
Doug, let Dr. Edgemar help you.
Yeah.
As you requested, but in the end, back on Earth, you'll be lobotomized.
That guy's a good actor, too. Like, he almost sold him on it, right? They don't know he's already got the case for himself and he knows his mission. Yeah. It would take nerves to steal to lie to Amy when he's Arnie when he's holding a gun. Yeah, says Arglass.
Now you've done it.
And then blasting through the wall there is surreal too, right? Why wouldn't they just come in through the door? Why would they blast through this? Yeah. If I were to do it, I would have to be smaller over here. The screen might have to be smaller. And I don't know what would happen if we went like this then. Well, the chance being on this screen too would be... No, I'd have to transfer that over. Wow, she's just there. And they both hear. And that was a quick kick she had there. Oops. What's Sharon Stone going to be in next? I forget.
Honey, you wouldn't hurt me.
Yeah.
Consider that a divorce.
Cynthia Rothrock does the fighting for Sharon Stone, but I don't know who doubled for Rachel. Oh, really? Says Arglass in the live chat. That's cool. Cynthia Rothrock. She was in a couple of action movies in the 80s.
Apologize.
Kawado wants to see.
Kawado. And not good news for Richter. Now you know it's on, right? I guess that did. I guess having them connected does make sense to the story, right? And he knows the dome is right behind him. That's why they can't shoot.
What are you gonna do? Kill it?
Yeah. And that look in Michael Ironside's face there. Just that. Oh. Is it Benny again?
You drive.
Yeah, we're in trouble. Sorry, I need a timestamp too. There's like 40 minutes left in this. We're like an hour and 10 minutes into this. This movie moves so fast.
Hey, I got 5 kids to feed.
What was that, like the third or fourth time Benny said that? Hey, man, I got... So a little bit more, bonsai? Yeah. Okay, so now we're going back into the club. I had better turn it off just in case again. Yeah, I'll turn this off just in case. So Tony... Oops. Secret passage. A good hiding spot. Okay. So, because I just don't know what's going on in the backgrounds. Like the people standing in the background.
Where are they?
What are you talking about? I don't know.
Okay, so she's dead. Tony, trying to save him. So, yeah, so once you say kill them all, then it's everybody for themselves, right? Yeah. Verhoeven movies move fast, a style of setting up the tension and the payoff and rewarding the viewers. Yeah.
Stop fighting and pull out.
But they've got Quaid. They're protecting.
Yeah. See, in just a small scene like that, even Ronny Cox delivers, right? Because you could see it, him working it in his eyes when he's like, perfect. Pull out. Like, yeah. It's like, pull out. They're sealing off the area. Shutting down the air, the ventilation. There's definitely some rich ideas in here, for sure. Like sci-fi ideas about air, and the political angles that would happen if we did colonize another planet or moon. That, yeah, we would have air in situations like that. Albert Verhoeven style is show don't tell. You can watch his movies with the sound off. Yeah.
To death, but Cohagen ended up with all the money.
First settlers. Yeah, and buying the air. Quado?
Quado for that.
Since when?
He likes her. I mean, who wouldn't? But
I didn't find Grandpa, but...
who's this? That was very cleverly hidden, though. If you look close enough, you can see that there was a rig there on his shoulder, with probably his real arm tucked behind him. But I think that still kind of held up.
Out of here.
Hagen sealed up Venusville. He shut off the air.
Hmm. Quado. Yeah, because I can put your guys' chats up here. This is kind of like wasted space on this screen, right? Plan is forming. Aliens.
Yes, you do. That's why we brought you here.
That's that lump. That's 3 feet above your... right? No.
Quado's a mutant.
Yeah, what did we just watch recently where somebody made the comparison of this? Oh yeah, Malignant. We just watched Malignant. That's right. And so Gabriel was sort of like this. I guess he was sort of like that, right? Well, that's a gross prosthetic kind of makeup.
Quay. The same as you, to remember.
I wonder if that was in the real story.
His action, not his memory.
Open your mind. And we see sort of like the alien artifacts that were in the monitor. Before when he went into recall at the first place, right?
I say we throw the switch and see what happens.
So they're saying that turbinium, instead of sending it, like creating an atmosphere, it would get to the turbinium ore, which I guess is reactive enough that it would become, what, explosive?
They found us!
Yeah. Yeah. Ready for a firefight? Did you hear that one? Yeah!
How can you do this? You're a mutant.
4 kids. Yeah, that's why you don't like Benny, right? Hmm.
No wonder he kept out of sight.
Yeah, Benny going to get his. He is. "28 minutes left in this film, guys. 28 minutes.
He's innocent.
Hmm.
You, the perfect mole. You know you're lying. How is it turned against you?
He turned against. Yeah.
Benny here.
My pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Well, Cohagen, after
Hmm. Like, it does make sense, right?
letters to him. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Be an Indian giver, but I was here first.
Hey, easy there with that I word. So, yeah, it's just too convoluted of a plan just to fool the psychics. I don't know. But it makes for good entertainment. Whatever.
Check. Ready to go, sir.
Best friends. Besides, he's got a big house and a Mercedes.
Yeah. Hmm?
You're going to be respectful, compliant, and appreciative.
Wow. That's the way some of people like it.
Don't do anything.
But they won't last an hour, sir.
Is he gonna remember any of this?
Not a thing.
Oh, really?
Really? Yeah. So Richter got a little bit of payback there, right? Like, Man, that's brutal. Yeah. Hey. Now, could that, yeah, maybe that thing could go through the head. But oddly enough, that may not have killed that guy. Because the front part of the brain can be somewhat damaged, and you'll still be okay. The frontal lobe, right?
You have to make a decision, sir.
Yeah, lab coats never fare well in a fight. Best action scene: Arnie killing people in Total Recall or malignant prison scene. I don't know. I really like the subway scene in this one. And I like the girl fight there with Sharon Stone and Melina. So he finally said to give the order to kill him. And he killed the fishies. Piper asks, yeah, what was my favorite action scene? Arnie killing me, Total Recall or Malignant? Two different types of movies.
People are dying, Quaid! Stop!
Makes air. Yeah, but I mean, how long would it take for air to be made? What's another good action scene in this one? Yeah, I don't think your bullets are going to do much to a driller like that.
You remember me? Benny!
Well, Benny's driving, huh? That is a good idea, though, to try to get into the machinery and stop it. But I liked how it showed that what, like her arms getting hit by it and cutting. Operator only. Yeah, that one got a lot of people to laugh in I remember. The screw you. The French horn. Yeah.
Now!
Still not smart. They would be shooting at each other still. There'd be fire going past them, and they're standing on like both sides of them. They'd be hitting each other.
Son.
Yeah. It was clever, though.
You think this is the real...
Yeah, I like that line, too. I think this is a questionable visual effects shot, right? Hers. Oh, final boss time, right? Boss fight. Yeah, he has some stones to be able to bluff like that. He hasn't still got his memory back. Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming with me.
I don't think so.
At the party, Richter.
Yeah. See you at the party, Richter. It's not quite as over the top as some of the one-liners in Commando, but they're still there, right? And I think maybe it helps add a little levity to it all.
Get away! Get back!
What are you afraid of? Turn it on.
Up and be home in time for cornflakes. Stupid dream. Well, all dreams come to an end.
Yeah. Because there's an angle there from his point of view, Cohagen's, that he's losing his friend there, right? Uh-oh. Here comes the suck. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't do it! Everybody will die!
That always looked fun to me, though, I guess. Sliding, getting sucked in, slide. Not this part, though. This part probably would have sucked. Dying this way. Because you're not supposed to hold the air inside of you, right? Because it could blow, it could pop your lungs. So you have to expel it. So, like, how long can you really go with blowing all the air out? How long can you last like this? Yeah. So he started it up at least. That was gross. Sorry I couldn't show it there. Of his eyes getting all sucked out. Now, as far-fetched as something like this happening, it would take a whole lot of time for a planet to pressurize enough for you to actually start to breathe the air, right? I used to hold my breath during this scene to see if I would survive. I choked before they did. Yeah, because you're not taking in a deep breath of air, right? By their rules, you'd have to blow out your air first. It's just, you can oxygenate your blood and make yourself like lightheaded, but that only lasts for so long, right? Was it that Tom Cruise said that when he was training to hold his breath for over 5 minutes, even though that you can hold your breath for that long, it still hurts. You're just basically training your brain to ignore the agony and push through it, right? Kate Winslet held her breath for like 7 minutes for Avatar 2. That's an interesting shot. Yeah, that instant oxygen rush was a total reach. Yeah, but it's a movie. Whatever. And if it was pressurizing it enough for you to breathe, it would probably pop your eardrums too. And that's very much like what we saw in the beginning of the movie, right? I wasn't dissing the idea that glad Arnie survived. Ronnie went out like a boss. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, he did. Horrible way to die. Is that it? Yeah, I guess that's it.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Before you wake up.
Because you saved the bad guys, or you... Yeah. So very Inception-esque kind of ending, right? What if it is all a dream? Because they kind of play into that a little bit. That's Total Recall, guys. Thank you very much for joining me in the live chats. Sadly, we are going to be losing the side chats for this reaction, but don't worry. It makes a good point that I'm going to put in a function that'll allow me to it'll copy and paste the live chats permanently in the better part of this video right here. And that's just for people in case something like this happens. Because there was that boob shot, despite it only being like a quick second like that. If we get nailed for that, then I'll lose my streaming privileges for like 3 months or something, and we can't have that happen, right? So I knew that it was there. I forgot because I got so sucked into this movie, and that's what happens. Is that this movie just, it's one scene after another. The pace of it's just, wow. Like that hour and 50 minutes went by just like that. So Our Glass Vikings and Byford to Hobbit in the live chats, thank you very much for joining me on that. And if you're finding us out now, by all means, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and look at the playlist there that you can find. For sure. So where do you guys land? Let me know in the comments. Do you land, was it all in his head, or did it actually really happen? Because it was a little vague and ambiguous there, right? I think for the longest time after I saw it, I believed that it was all in his head. Because it was just too, like, like when he went to recall, everything after, like, when him waking up and stuff, that was all in his head. Everything before he went to recall was actually real. That's way, for the longest time, I always felt like that's what happened. But there's a case to be made there that it was all real. But it was just too coincidental, right? Like he even says there when he's in the chair in the beginning, "Ooh, blue sky on Mars. Oh, in the end, you get to kill all the bad guys. You save the planet, and you get the girl in the end." And what happens in this? He kills the bad guys, he saves the planet, and he gets the girl in the end. So it's just all a little too convenient. But I do like the psychological angles in this too, because as I said, there's that angle in there where I guess I never really paid attention to it that much before. That, yeah, if you look at it from Cohagen's point of view, if you made a movie from his point of view of Total Recall, his would end in tragedy, right? You would start it off with him and Hauser being best friends, that, you know, they've risen to fame and riches on Mars. There's this mutant regime that's trying to take you down, and how do you can't get around them because you tried before, but the mutants are just too strong and sniff you out, so you go and hash this plan by trying to embed him with false memories. There could be some dramatic scenes played from that angle too, and that would be an interesting kind of side movie, you know, or maybe like a short. It's in there. It just makes me think about that Colin Farrell version. Like, I wish they explored that a little bit more in that version. In the Total Recall with Colin Farrell, they just kind of updated it on Earth, right? And they didn't make it to they took out the whole Mars part and said, oh, now it's on Earth and stuff like that. I didn't like that part. And I thought that was a bold attempt with Colin Farrell, but it didn't have the same clout as this version. So that's it. That's my thoughts on it. I really enjoyed. It's one of my favorite Arnold movies. Obviously, my favorite. Oh, that's a tough call between T2 and Predator. Predator is just, I think, is a masterpiece. It's my favorite action movie of all time, I think. Yeah. So I would say Predator is my favorite. Then T2. This has got to be up there in the top 5 for Arnold films for me, too. I have fun with movies like Commando. I do. So, let's pull up the old Rotten Tomato meter and see what people had said about it. 83% by critics, 79% by the audience. Pfeiffer says, my favorite is True Lies. Yeah, that'll be up there for a lot of people too. True Lies. Cameron. Arnold always works well with Cameron though, right? That's why I was hoping that he would have like a small cameo in Avatar. 83% by critics, 79% by the audience. So they're roughly around the same. And I'd probably give it about an 8 out of 10 sounds about right for me for Total Recall. Let's take a look at some of the snapshot reviews. Time says, forget about the disposable Colin Farrell remake in 2012. Okay, the film's... oops. Yeah, oh, that's right. Schwarzenegger is never going to make the De Niro's and the Hoffmans of the world lose a night's sleep, but he has acquired a new confidence as an actor under Verhoeven's guidance. Financial Times, I don't know why we would care what the Financial Times says, but it's a negative review. Let's see what they said. Suffice it that machines crackle, future worlds whirl, and beings, human and animal, metamorphose before our eyes. Sci-fi addicts see and enjoy everyone else may await through not overly eagerly the video. What? That's a word salad. Huh. But for the most part, people liked it. So that's good. Let's see what the audience said here. Much of Arnold Schwarzenegger's films, Total Recall is action-packed, boasts great special effects and one-liners, but this time it's handled with intelligence. Yeah. Intrinsically, Verhoeven Total Recall is a film from my youth that I probably shouldn't have been watching quite as early as I did, but I still love it to this day. Yeah, Total Recall was good. Really good. So let's just confirm that was the guy from Breaking Bad. I trust you. I trust you. Sharon Stone was good in this too. Lori. Yeah. Who was it? It was Tony, right? Yeah, Dean Norris. Yeah, you guys recognize him. He was Tony. Small role in this, but very effective. He's got a very iconic voice too, I suppose. That's why I recognize him. It's his voice. Good movie, guys. Thank you for joining me in the watch along here on the channel. And guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you like this stuff. What else can you find here on the channel? We do full movie watch alongs throughout the week. Here's the schedule gets posted on Sundays, but we also do things like series like The Last of Us. We did After Yang, talking about Colin Farrell. We also did the Scream franchise. We're watching a Scream movie every week, all the way up to Scream 6. And every Thursday, these retro movies are part of a poll that you can find up in the community tab on the Mirror Domains channel. And this was the pick of the 3 that you had this week. And I'll have to pick up a few more. Starship Troopers will hang around for next week, but I'll try to keep it a little bit more light. Tomorrow, we're watching Your Place or Mine, a Netflix movie, a rom-com with Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher. We just watched Malignant last Saturday, and this Saturday you got the choices of The Ninth Gate for Viking Wolf or Conjuring 3. And right now, as of Thursday, Viking Wolf is in the lead. So, yeah, look forward to that. And on the weekend, we do a horror weekly roundup show talking about all the horror movie news headlines. Monday and Friday, we do movie news, where we talk about all the trending movie news headlines. Hey, everything movies here. Trailer reactions, movie reviews, straight out of the theater reactions, full movie watch-along, series reactions. Oh, everything movies. If you like that kind of stuff, guys, come join us here on Mirror Domains and enjoy the ride, because as you can see, from now on, you'll be able to see the live chats on the actual videos here. Yeah, that's the way I want to do it. Arglass puts a 10-pound live chat badge in the comment section. Thank you very much for that. And that's all I got for me. Total Recall. Awesome movie, man. Awesome movie. Arnold's movies kept improving. I loved The Running Man and The Last Stand. Arglass Viking says, yeah, I like Running Man too. That one was really fun. Last Stand, Johnny Knoxville was in that one too. I like that one too. That one was really cool. Just a small little contained movie about a sheriff trying to stop some drug dealers or something like that, making a run to the border, right? I like that one too. All really good movies. All really good movies. Arnold he's one of the best movie stars of all time. Okay, that's it for me. I'm rambling. Arglass Viking says, thanks for the commentary, James. Cool. Watch along. Thank you very much. All right, that's it for me, guys. I'll see you next time on Mirror Domains. Enjoy the rest of your day.